Loss of cattle, wild animal menace. Here's the ready reckoner on compensation. Farm animals provide an additional income to farmers, and with natural calamities, of late, hitting Kerala in regular intervals, loss of cattle has become common. Farmers can seek financial aid for lost cattle, but the support will not cover the value of the loss. Those who have lost their cattle to natural calamities could apply for financial aid by submitting an application form. The form is available at all government-run veterinary hospitals. Meet the veterinarian while collecting the form from the hospital, since the carcass should be subjected to a post-mortem examination to determine the cause of death. Though the carcasses of smaller animals could be carried to the hospital, the veterinary surgeon will have to conduct the post-mortem at the scene of death itself in case of larger animals. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. There will be cases, such as landslides, in which the carcasses are not found even after a search. In such cases too, the surgeon should visit the scene and issue a certificate to consider such instances as special cases. Photographic evidence should be submitted along with the application form seeking financial aid. A certificate from the Panchayat president is also required. The form, along with the necessary documents, should be submitted to the village office concerned. Officials forward the application after confirming that the farmer had not received any other compensation for the lost cattle. The district collectorate will distribute the financial aid to eligible farmers. Financial aid, not compensation. It should be noted that the actual value of lost cattle is not compensation. Instead, financial aid is extended to the farmer as a relief. Though all pets are not included in the list of animals, loss of milch cattle, hens and ducks will get the aid. However, farmers losing 1 or 2 fowls are not eligible for the aid. The government will grant an aid of Rs 16,400 for cows aged over 1 year, Rs 15,000 for buffalo, both male and female, and ox, bullock, Rs 10,000 for heifer, Rs 1,640 for goat, and Rs 50 each for hens and duck. The maximum limit is Rs 50,000. Attack from the wild. With man-animal conflict on an uptick, the government has introduced compensation for loss of human life and property. Compensation for injuries. An application for compensation could be made over the Forest Department's portal, forest.kerala.gov.in. A doctor's certificate, copy of the first information report by the police, and documents pertaining to the bank passbook should also be submitted along with the application. If the incident had occurred in an agriculture field, documents proving ownership of the land too should be submitted. Compensation will be awarded based on the gravity of the injuries sustained in the attack. Compensation for death. Application should be made through the same portal, forest.kerala.gov.in, along with the death certificate, post-mortem report, copy of police FIR, documents of claimants, and bank passbook details. Once passed, the Forest Department will grant an ex gratia of Rs 5 lakh, followed by Rs 6 lakh from the Revenue Department. Compensation for loss of crops. If wild animals destroy crops, the application for compensation should be made through the Forest Department's portal. Ownership certificate of the land, photographs of damaged crops, identity proof, bank passbook details, and a report from the agriculture officer should be attached with the application.